What is up, y'all? What is going on? It's your boy PJ Maniac the God back at it again with another One Piece live reaction. Today we are doing chapter 1066. Haven't been spoiled at all. Have no idea what's gonna happen, thankfully. So I want to give me one quick second just to make sure that I'm not upside down again, because I be doing that sometimes, and I don't have anybody in the chat right now to tell me if I'm upside down or not. Nope, we're good. Beautiful. Okay, so predictions for this chapter. Actually, what happened last chapter? Last chapter, we found out about Egghead being an island of the past. We might touch on, I feel like we're gonna pick up on that, touch on that a little bit. We didn't get anything random last chapter, so I think we're gonna get something really random this chapter. Probably some revolutionary stuff. Maybe Dragon, maybe Sabo. I doubt we're gonna get Vivi. I'm really looking forward to when we find out what's going on with Vivi, but I know it's not gonna happen yet. I think we're gonna go see either G14 again or CP0. One of them are probably gonna be relevant this chapter. But I think we're gonna get something with Zoro. I don't know why, but him and Brook just been on the boat. They haven't really been doing much. We're probably gonna get like a little something with them. Maybe they're the ones running G14 or CP0. And we started like that. But without further ado, chapter 1066, The Will of Ohara. That's out of left field. I have no idea what they possibly mean by that. Drama 66 is Cold Blooded Voyage. We just got them. Nice little picture of the whole kingdom, and it says returning to Germa 66 with company. So most likely Sealer, which is probably gonna kick into get some Mads background stuff. If it does, this was probably the best cover series ever. Already got Blackbeard stuff. We get some Mads stuff too. This is gonna be top 2 and not 2. Let's get straight into it. What are you saying? A futuristic city like this existed in the distant past? A shock to the whole crew. This is just conjecture. We got like a little snapshot of all of Egghead. It's actually huge. Like we got the little Jetson City at the bottom and then like the little lab up at the top. Punk Records. Cool. I once knew a passionate archaeologist who was willing to risk his life to shed a light on a certain ancient kingdom. Is that Robin saying that or Vegapunk? Huh? Not only that, but at a certain site, machinery was excavated. Machinery was excavated that dated back to the same era as the kingdom. You're saying that machinery was created during the Void Century? You tell me, You know something about this, Robin? No doubt it's a painful memory, but 22 years ago, your home of Ohara was eradicated by Buster Call. I think that happened because Ohara uncovered the details of that kingdom's existence. Yeah, Clover was literally reading out like, hey, this is all the stuff that happened. This is the name of the kingdom and everything. And they blicked him before he could say it. I believe the history of the Void Century is a history of conflict. Wow, we're getting like... He's telling us Void Century stuff right now. I thought it was like... He would just talk about the machinery and stuff, but... He actually knows like... deets. Ancient history deets. I need it. Need all of it. I believe the history of the Void Century was a history of conflict between an alliance of 20 nations and the Forgotten Advanced Kingdom. The victorious 20... We already know this. Give us some new stuff. We know this already. The victorious 20 went and formed the world government, shaped history as we know it, and ensured the ideals of the ancient kingdom wouldn't live on. They erased every trace of it from history. What? That's crazy. What, is this for real? What an epic romantic... What's romantic about this? But like they're so, had they not known this? I guess there would be no way for them to know this. I'd be forgetting how much stuff that we know that Straw Hats don't know. Because like I said, this is information we already knew. Hang on, Vegapunk. You mean everybody who knows about this gets eliminated? Indeed. Then why'd you tell us? God, I can't unhear it. I swear that was Usopp saying that. $10 said that was Usopp. Yep. Banging his head back. Come on, brain. Forget it. You didn't hear anything. Like I said, it's just conjecture. So tell me, Nika Robin, if I'm right. And that discovery is why Ohara was wiped out. It was. It was indeed. She was right there. Front row seats of them spilling all the deets. That one of the government's actions be a tantamount to confirmation. I don't know what that word means. Why are you asking about this? The scholars of Ohara did devise a theory after all their extensive research, but wouldn't someone as higher up as the world government, no, someone as high up in the world government as you know about it already? I'm afraid the government affiliation makes no difference. I'm kept in the dark like everybody else. Even bringing up this topic to them will result in my immediate erasure. Then stop telling us. This is torture. Let us out of here. Shaka's just not listening to anything this man is saying. If that was true, how could you know they were researching that kingdom? All the books, materials on Ohara, they were. The will of Ohara lives on. I'm in a group chat with a bunch of dudes that just love spoiling One Piece. And they said something about books. And I left the chat super fast so I didn't get spoiled. Did they recover some of the books that were under the Tree of Knowledge? I forgot who it was. I was watching some YouTuber and they theorized that maybe they threw some of the books into the water so that, you know, the fire wouldn't burn them all up. This is, I like this. We're heating up for real. Then they shocked the world. In a single night, Ohara, the island renowned for its love of knowledge, was wiped out, save for one little girl. Oh, Robin's starting to tear up. The scholars were labeled devils. Dissidents who plotted to overthrow the government. A few months after the incident, I paid a visit of my own to the scorched earth of Ohara. I was acquainted with Professor Clover. Oh, a few months after the incident. Clover lived? Did they not shoot him? Like while he was talking? Maybe I need to go back and read. What? I was acquainted with Professor Clover, the foremost authority on archaeology. I figured I should at least leave some flour. Oh, okay. He's saying like he knew him. I thought he was saying like when he visited, he got acquainted. Nah, he was saying like he knew him before the incident and he went after the incident to at least like pay homage to him. You knew Professor Clover? His obsession with the void century fueled his adventurous lifestyle, searching for... He was a pirate. There's no way we knew that already, right? Clover was a pirate? Searching for relevant texts all over the world. Searching for relevant texts the world over. Not all over the world over. Don't know why I phrase it like that. The Marines incarcerated him on at least 10 occasions by the time he settled down. He was the world's most famous archaeologist. Over time, countless scholars were drawn to him. And they all flocked to Ohara. It truly became the holy land of archaeology. Unfortunately, The aftermath of those talented minds coming together would prove tragic. When I stepped foot on Ohara, even the tree of knowledge had been burned to cinders. I was speechless when I saw it. They so foul for that. But the lake at the center of the island had been filled with an unbelievable number of books. Now that I think about it, maybe that wasn't a theory. Did they show that in the anime? Like when the tree and stuff was burning down, didn't they show them throwing the books into the water? Like I said, I've got to go back and rewatch that. Because I'm pretty sure. Like now that I'm thinking about it, I think I remember that. Hey viewer in the chat, I don't know who you are. If you want to type something, just type a little something in the chat. Let us know who you are. And welcome. What in the world? I could only assume that it was the work of the scholars. They must have dedicated their final moments to ensuring that the future had access to the treasure, to their treasure trove of knowledge. Robin, If any Marines did discover the books, they were apparently too ignorant to understand their value and left them be. Ohara had triumphed over them. When I realized that, I couldn't stop myself from crying. Oh, Robin's crying too. So cute. Please take care of Robin. Make sure she escapes the island. I still have a duty here. I still have a duty to see here. Mommy, I don't want to leave you. Let me stay too. Save the books. Get the reference materials out of the library. Robin, the greatest... Sorry, yawns are killing me right now. History is our greatest treasure and it must be preserved. We can't just give up on our future. On your future. We can't just give up on your future. Mommy, be proud, Robin. Your mama was an honorable woman. Ohara stood up to the world. Bang, bang. Oda really be in his bag when he draws women crying. I don't know why he goes so in detail with women crying, but can never have them like have a strong moment. But he be in his bag when he be drawing them crying. You helmet-wearing bastard, how dare you make Robin cry? That's it, Vegapunk. You better release these shoes. Sashi ready to go off on him. Vegapunk. It's just as you said, they came to the same conclusion about the kingdom before the incident. So it's all true. Where are the books from the lake now? I really wanted to take them back to Punk Hazard, but I knew if the top brass ever caught wind, it would be over. So instead, okay, we cooking up. We cooking right now. We cooking. They were taken by the people I saw that day. Ohara, West Blue, 22 years ago, a few months after the Buster Call incident. Someone else is visiting the debris? Giants? Is this Vegapunk face reveal? I hope not. That's an ugly dude for real. That's a real ugly dude. Alright, let's pull them up. Who are they? What should I do? Do I have any idea how important those books are? It's been a while, Vegapunk. That unusual head of yours makes you stand out. Is that you? What are you doing here, Dragon? Whoa! Dragon manga time. Dragon manga. Oh my gosh. They zoomed out. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I've seen so many people talking about how they were surprised that none of the Vegapunks had like a wacky designs. You know, Oda be just drawing whatever sometimes. This man Vegapunk's head is at least 3 times the size of his body. Like, it literally goes up and turns into a ball. This is the craziest. See, this is why I wish, before I started streaming, I was trying to like set up on my computer so I could have me streaming here and like have a little box where y'all can see the manga panel I'm on. Cause y'all need to see this. I know if you're watching this video, you already read this chapter. But this man's head, I cannot deal with this. That's my line. Your head definitely looks like it's gotten a good bit bigger. I knew Old Man Clover. You too? I know he was once a bit of a hooligan roaming the seas, but all that nonsense about him trying to destroy the world, blatant propaganda. Monkey D. Dragon, head of the Freedom Fighters, 33 years old. Dr. Vegapunk, head of Punk Hazard Laboratory, 43 years old. Are you worried about the Giants? They're not scavengers. I had a word with them just now. Seems like they're from Elbaf and they're fully aware of the value of those books. Their captain was a strange giant wrapped in head to toe in bandages. He said Ohara sacrificed himself for those treasures. I was confused because I didn't scroll up far enough to see the next panel. I was like, this doesn't make sense. I had to scroll up a little bit longer. Scroll up a little bit further. He said Ohara sacrificed himself for those treasures and he couldn't let them be erased from history. After seeing a government lackey like you learn about, I'm glad they're here to scoop him up and keep him safe. Hey, you know you passed on joining the Freedom Fighters a while ago, but it still made me sick to hear about you becoming one of their lap dogs. Don't be stupid. Your ragtag operation was always too poor. What good are my skills and intellect if I can't actually build anything? I know. You're as blunt as ever. The world government is an insanely huge organization. There are plenty of decent people on the inside that can be reasoned with, especially in the Navy. Don't lose sight of the end goal, Dragon? Is there like a certain end goal that we don't know about? I get it, but I can't just sit back after this. It's too damn much. Those harmless scholars were brutally snuffed out just for questioning their authority. It's a farce. I'm going to raise an army that can fight them head on. I thought you hated war. Just watch Vegapunk. I'll change the world. Ohara flashback. The will of Ohara won't die with Clover. And within a year, he, Emporio Ivankov, and Bartholomew Kuma founded the Revolutionary Army, which continues to shape the world to this day. We're getting Rev flashback. I thought we might get some Rev stuff, some Dragon stuff. Getting Ohara flashback, Revolutionary Army creation flashback. Crazy. Wow, Luffy's dad sounds intense. Did you say Elbaf? Professor Clover's fate motivated dragon? My head's gonna blow. Why did Kuma help us, and why did you modify him so much, Vegapunk? So it's not like Elbaf's finna just be like an everybody arc. I thought it was gonna be a Usopp arc. We're finna get like might be where Luffy meets his dad. Might be a Robin arc too. I need to get to Elbaf, man. We finna cook there. We finna be cooking. Eva, that bastard, was one of the founding members of the Revolutionary Army. Oh, was one of the founding members of the Revolutionaries. The books from Ohara certainly couldn't be left to be found by the government. My curiosity compelled me to take a discreet trip to Elbaf where the books were taken and allowed me to read each and every one of them. In other words, I took everything Ohara had uncovered about the world's secrets and memorized it. It's all in my head, and I've continued their research. So like I said, Vegapunk's not really a bad guy for real. Just want some freaking money. Which I guess can kind of make you a bad guy if you're doing a lot of bad things for money. But at least we know where his motivations, his headspace, and his loyalties lie. That giant captain, he's called Saul, isn't he? ... He's in hiding now, so I can't confirm anything. Oh, look at Robin, so happy. This is adorable. This is adorable. I'm a Nami over Robin person, but I love Robin so much. Like, every time she's smiling, it's just heartwarming. Thank you, Dr. Vegapunk. Thank you for not letting Ohara sacrifice be in vain. I try to help progress every field of thought possible. It's my nature as a scholar. What? The shoes are moving on their own. I can't release you just yet. Follow me. There's something I want to show you. I'm excited. What are we gonna see? They switched to Luffy's group. Boo, boo. Tomato, tomato, tomato. Junkyard, Egghead's fabrication stratum. It's their fabrication stratum. Chopper, there's no way to get in. Oh, it must be the type that moves on its own. Move, Robo. Does it need a special command? Maybe you just gotta say its name. Look at Bonnie in the back looking scrumptious. Looking edible. We may need to say his name. Move, Robo. Move, Robinosuke. Move, Robo King. You guys are such kids. Ain't no way it's move. And she cut her off, so it's probably gonna move. What? The robot's gonna blow? I don't really know what's happening. It's like waves emanating from the robot. I don't know. Save me, Qusar? Another good debacle. No good, another debacle. Somebody please save me, Qusar. Perhaps space-time bent mid-warp? The fuck? What the? No, exactly. There's a guy like Kinemon in here. I'm shrinking. I've gotcha. Sorry, it's him. Much obliged. You're Dragon's boy, right? I knew you'd come. Good job making it. Oh my Bonnie, dear me, you sure have gotten big. What, old man, are you floating? Luffy in the background, just surprised at everything as always. It's splendid to see you, so full of vigor. Vegapunk. You can float too, you know. Seriously? Those Dom shoes you're wearing have a nifty hover function. What? So you press here. See? Press the button on the side. Grab the lever. And give it a big old push like this. That's the way. Good zonks. We flown too far? Wah. Save us, Qusar. Dr. Vegapunk. The man with the biggest brain in the world, leader of the Navy's SSG. Yeah, so I was right. SSG is pretty much, well, at least that's what I'm getting from this. The SSG is pretty much just like the 6 Vegapunks, and he's like the leader of them. The humble genius appears. Wow. Wow. Yeah, we are. I feel like I'm gonna say this every chapter, but Egghead is really some gas. Like, just lore dump after lore dump after lore dump. Niggas are flying. Niggas have like just hover boot. Like, I don't know the difference between like hovering and flying is, because it looks like they're flying. Like they're up high in the air. Hovering is just like staying in the same spot. They're moving. They're lifting off. Technology's crazy. The lore is crazy. I want to know what Vegapunk wanted to show them. Is there a break next week? Okay, cool. No break next week. So we'll be right back here. Same time next week. Hopefully I can have my computer set up by then. And we get like a real full stream going on. But that's all I got for y'all. This was a great chapter. Check out look out. Be on the lookout for the review. Monday, Sunday, Tuesday, one of those days. Be here on Twitch, 10 p.m. Tuesday for our anime stream. Watch Bleach and Chainsaw Man. If you're watching this on YouTube, like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you've seen this on Twitch, you don't follow me, like the video, all that good stuff. It's your boy PJ, Maniac the God, signing off. Y'all be easy.